What's going on, everybody? This is your boy Fulltime MMA, and we are here to talk about a story that is ruffling my feathers because some of you might know Sugar Sean O'Malley is near and dear to my heart. One of the first MMA fighters we ever interviewed on the YouTube channel. He gave us the opportunity. I am the self-proclaimed Stan O'Malley. Been rocking with him for a long time, even before the UFC, and for that reason, Gator ain't playing no bullshit when it comes to Sean O'Malley. And the thing about this is, I knew it was going to come. I knew it. Guys like Sean O'Malley, guys like me who have our own mind, we are not easy to work with. You know why? Because we know our worth. And if we have leverage, we're going to use our leverage. If we know we're bringing in value, we're going to not let you take advantage of us. I could easily tie the situation in at work. I got my own second business. So my day job, y'all ain't going to treat me like anything because I can just quit. I don't need this job. So I'm going to make sure I'm treated fairly or else I'm going to get the hell out of here. And I'm going to hold you guys accountable while I'm here. And people don't like that. They would rather have somebody that they can just come in and bully and does whatever they say, go along, get along. Sean O'Malley hasn't been doing that from the beginning. He comes out on Ariel Helwani shows, hey, I'm negotiating for more money. You didn't see that knockout? That's a viral KO. I get more money for viral KOs. My stock rises with viral KOs. Next fight, hey, I'm happy about fighting, but I'm not happy about my money. I want more money. Sean O'Malley is always, in the beginning, he used to publicly speak up about knowing his worth. And I used to say, hey, the powers that be do not like people that know their own worth. The powers that be do not like people that demand fairness. It doesn't matter who you are. If you're an employer, you want your people to kind of fall in line. You don't want them to have a union, which I have at work, which is why they got to treat me fair. You don't want your fighters to have a union or any sort of leverage because it allows them to not call you daddy. They don't have to do whatever you say. And a lot of the times, instead of just treating you fair, they will just get rid of you and not have to deal with somebody that's going to hold them accountable. So my job would probably, if they could just fire me and hire someone else, they would love to do that. But the union says they can't just fire me. Now the UFC, for Sean O'Malley, who's still coming in with his nuts swinging, I got all these followers, I've got all these viral knockouts, I've got these performances of the night, I got relationships with superstars, I've got a Twitch presence, I've got my monster sponsorship now, I've got my YouTube channel. I really don't need to fight, guys. So we're kind of work with me the same way you work with your other superstars, the Conor McGregors and all of these other guys. Am I Conor McGregor yet? No, but I'm easily on the way. Sean O'Malley, when you talk about trajectory and followers this early in his career, he's on the way to being a superstar. If you haven't seen it yet, go check out his fucking YouTube channel. Oh my God, the kid is a star. He just did a Miami vlog with Steve Will Do It and Takashi 69. That shit was so lit. It looked so fun, and it was a vlog, one of them Jake Paul, the new YouTuber style vlogs that people really enjoy, and it just showed a light went off in my head, and I'm sure Sean O'Malley, it's already off in his head. He doesn't have to fight. He's fighting because he wants to fight. He's fighting for the glory. But when it comes to being a superstar and making money, he's probably got more potential outside of the fight. The UFC brings a little bit of a platform, but if it's going to bring bullshit like Sean Shelby, treating Sean O'Malley like shit because he knows his worth, well then, hey, maybe we don't need to fight anymore. Because once you piss the matchmakers off, they start giving you bad matchups trying to make you lose and take away some of your power. Now that Sean Shelby is pissed off at Sean O'Malley, he's going to fuck around and just be offering him just bad matchups. He's going to be like, do you want this killer with not much of a name, this killer with not much of a name, or this killer with not much of a name? I offered you 3 fights. Pick one, or we're going to tell everyone you're scared. It's going to get leaked somehow. Sean O'Malley turned down all 3 fights. And none of the fights might have made sense for Sean O'Malley. Maybe none of them were ranked. Maybe he only wants a named opponent. Maybe he only wants a valuable opponent. But when you fuck with the matchmakers, they don't have to give you what you want. If you're not giving them what they want, they're not going to give you what you want. So it's fucked up that you have to worry about politics with some matchmaker. I'm just here to fight, bro, and make money. I'm not here to be at your beck and call. I'm not here to go along and get along and do what daddy says. Oh, you wanted me to fight at UFC 265? Well, I don't want to fight in New York. I don't like the fucking taxes. I just had a new baby. I'm going and doing some other business shit. 265 just don't work for me. That's all Sean O'Malley's saying. UFC 265 doesn't work for me. And so the matchmaker, Sean Shelby, is going to treat O'Malley like a piece of shit now. That's fucked up. That's the politics shit I don't like about just having a boss. I have to keep you. I can't just come to work and do my job. I've got to keep you happy and ask you how your weekend was and how's the family going. Oh, how was your summer? Did you have fun? Any traveling? Oh, wow, baseball, huh? Yeah, baseball. Your daughter plays baseball? I can't just come do my job. I have to do what you want and make you happy. That's the shit I don't like. I'm trying to come to work and do my job. Sean O'Malley's trying to come to work, punch people in the face, and get money and get back home to his family, to his Twitch, to his YouTube, to the vlogs. He's got shit going on. He's not trying to politic with Sean Shelby. Bro, if I can't fight, I can't fight. Don't hold it against me like some disgruntled female, bro. So I gotta come out here and make this video for my boy Sean O'Malley in his defense, because this happens a lot to fighters, but they don't usually have the leverage Sean O'Malley has. They also usually don't have the business acumen Sean O'Shelby does. Or Sean O'Malley, Sean O'Shelby. Sean O'Malley does not have a manager like Ali Abdelaziz. He does that shit himself. He doesn't have someone telling him who to trash talk, when to call out fights. He'll pick up the phone and call Chael Sonnen himself. Hey bro, give me some advice. He does this shit himself. And he still makes it look easy. The style, the hair, the Twitch, the YouTube, the fighting skills, thanks to the MMA lab. But the business acumen, that's all Sean O'Malley. You don't have nobody hand feeding this dude. And that's why he's definitely got superstar potential, but that's also why the UFC might not want to work with him and help build his star, because they know they cannot control Sean O'Malley. The UFC will help build you into a star if they can control you. If they know you guys are really like this in the background. They might look like they're beefing with Conor McGregor here and there, but they know they've got a really good relationship with Conor McGregor when they need it. If the UFC does not feel like they can control you, then they will dog you. If they feel like they've got you under control, then they'll promote the fuck out of you because it's promoting their own product. If they know they've got you under a 5-fight contract, you're not going anywhere, then they're going to build you up, but let you not want to renegotiate when you only have one fight left. They're going to give you a fucking dog, a killer, get your ass whooped on the way out the door to lower your value. They're not doing you no favors. The only way the UFC is going to do you favors is if they know that they can control you. And if not, you're going to get bad matchups, you're going to get treated like shit, and eventually they're going to try to use you to build somebody they can control. Let's say Marlon Chito Vera. Let's say the UFC feels like they can control him better. Then they're going to start coming out and trying to make O'Malley fight Chito or whoever they can control. They're going to take this guy that they cannot control and use his name to build somebody that they can control. So they're going to start giving him tough matchups with fighters that they have good relationships with. Let's take Sean O'Malley's clout and give it to a guy who's going to fight whenever we want, whenever we need, whenever we say, wherever we say. That's why it's always been a dangerous game for Sean O'Malley, knowing his value and being his own manager. Because now we'll see what his matches look like, but I would expect Sean Shelby to start fucking him over on the matchmaking side. I mean, if fighters know that happens, they know some fighters who have Dana White privilege, who are good with the UFC, they get a lot more favorable win-win matchups. You piss the UFC off, they're throwing a killer at you. That's what's gonna happen. And on top of that, Sean O'Malley's got a new baby, which I don't want to, no negative wishes or whatever. But I just know when you bring a new baby into the mix, the women start acting different. They start wanting more control, more time with you, and they start using that as an excuse to cause chaos within your life. So that's another ticking potential time bomb. Just having a child now in the middle of your prime, in the middle of your rise. Right now, Sean O'Malley is on a rocket ship up, fighting on the biggest cards he's ever been on. Conor McGregor pay-per-view, parties and vlogs in Miami with Steve Will Do It and Tekashi 6ix9ine getting gifted for tens of thousands of dollar fucking wrist wear. O'Malley is on the way up. And what will drag him down from this rise is a disgruntled baby mama or a pissed off matchmaker. Sean O'Malley needs his independence and his freedom right now. If he didn't have a baby and he was just going full YouTube right now, he might become multi-millionaire. He wouldn't have to worry about the baby holding him back. And his money's not coming from the UFC. He's going to make more money away from the UFC doing YouTube and Twitch and all of this shit. He can make more money doing that stuff than he can with the UFC. And he wouldn't have a boss in the form of Sean Shelby or baby mama. So Sean O'Malley, my dog, is walking a thin line right now. He's walking on thin ice. He's walking on thin ice. Between the baby mama and the pissed off matchmaker, those are not enemies you want in the middle of your prime. They can derail people. And I don't want to wish that. I'm knocking on wood. I'm just saying, man, when it comes to these politics are real, and Sean O'Malley has never been on the... He's got the superstar look to give him a little bit of leeway, but when it comes to go along, get along, when it comes to just doing whatever the boss says, Sean O'Malley don't got that bone in his body. He's a free spirit, and I respect that. I got that. Because that's me. Yeah, I hate having somebody that thinks they can just fucking control me. When I don't need you, you like, no. I'm playing my leverage card. So I respect it completely. I just know it's a very dangerous game. And if you're going to play that game, you need to be ready and willing to go your own route. And with that being said, guys, Sean Shelby, leave O'Malley the fuck. Get the shit out of here, bro. We ain't fighting. If we can't fight, we can't fight. Don't hold it against us. Find someone that can fight and put us on the next card, bro. Don't take it personal. And with that being said, it is what it is. Let the full-time family know what you think in the comments. I'm out.